Okay, and we are rolling right now. First of all, Josh, welcome to the Coach's Corner. I'm Coach Cox.
Thank you,
This
sir.
is Sam. This is Coach
Hey, how you
Tony
doing?
right there.
How you doing?
How are things in Hot Atlanta this time of year?
Um,
Not so hot.
not so hot. The weather is just it's a weird thing in Georgia, but it's going really good. I think that we have a chance to be special this year.
Man, you proved everybody wrong last year. You had a great year, breakout year. We were having fun with your coach last year. He was playing down. He wanted to know if Coach Tony and I, we both played college basketball, if we had any eligibility left, though. Because
I'm
I
pretty
asked
sure
him,
he asked
one
that.
of my questions is, I'm a 6'7" wing that can shoot the three. Tell me why I should come to Georgia Tech. He said, I'll sign you right now. So I said, I don't think I can shoot it, but I can't play defense anymore. I can't
Oh,
run up and
man.
down the floor, though. But just, talk a little bit about it. You had a great season last year, made it all the way to the championship game, the NIT, that a lot of people thought y'all were overachievers, but, going the season, just talk about your season.
Last year I felt like it was one of the best seasons I ever had in my life in terms of growth. Remember last year in the beginning of the season, we had a lot of criticism about our team and how our roster was depleted, and how they were going to have to trust freshmen, and not only freshmen but players who haven't really been have an extensive role on the team yet. So even sometimes we even doubted ourselves. I remember last year we had our exhibition game against Shorter University. I think that's a D2 or a D3 school, and we ended up going to overtime with them at home, which was kind of demoralizing. After I'm happy we won, but coming to practice the next day, it was kind of like a setback. Like, oh, whoa, if we can't, if we barely beat this team, what's it gonna like when we actually play a real D1 team? Not to talk about the ACC. So we really worked. We used that as a stepping stone. We worked really hard day in, day out. Countless number of hours in the gym. Multiple film sessions in a day. We did a lot, and just to see where we started and to the first ACC game when we played North Carolina, we were able to win that game at home, and then we were like, okay, I know we had some setbacks in the past, but okay, now we can actually play. We can play with these guys, so let's see what's in store for us. And throughout the season, we kind of just depended on each other. We banked on each other, and we played for each other, and we were able to come out with some really key wins and to put us in a position so we can play postseason. We wanted to have the NCAA bid, but we didn't, which is another learning lesson we can take into this year. But we were still able to get to the championship, which was it was a big testament to the hard work we put in last year.
What was the secret or the key that the coach was able to do? Because you talked about having a career year. Ben stepped up, had a career year, though. How did he bring that out, or talk a little bit about how he developed the team to get the best out of everybody?
He made kind of a self-motivated culture where he didn't always tell us, okay, guys, I need y'all to get shots up. In the beginning of the year when we first started, we had a shot chart and track how many shots we shot in a week, and we had to make about 1,000 shots in a week. But by the end of the year, he stopped doing that, and it kind of made us want to be responsible for our own shot chart and make us, even if we're not recording or telling coach that, okay, coach, I'm in the gym, make us kind of want to go into the gym on our own and kind of do things on our own and not always rely on coach to get us going in the game, but kind of motivate ourselves for us to get going. I think that kind of carried us, and not only did it make us hold ourselves accountable, but it helped us hold our teammates accountable if we seen a teammate not doing all that we thought he could do, and that kind of generated momentum and this energy, and it just also generated cohesiveness within the team, and we were able to produce big.
Tell us who Josh is and what the most important thing is you would want people to know about you.
Oh, me? Oh, I thought you were talking about my coach, but can you say the question again?
Okay, tell us who you are and what would be, if there were the most important thing, if somebody didn't know you, what would be the most important thing you would want them to know about you?
First, I'm a really laid-back type of person, but I'm also energetic. I treat people right, but I love having fun. And one thing I want people to know about me is, I'm probably one of the most helpful people that I know. I'm a really reliable person because I expect other people to be reliable. So you can count on me.
Okay.
How do you find your rhythm for opening night?
Rhythm. I try to before the game. I try to listen to music because usually I take a nap before the game, so something to take me out my sleep
It's
or
what your buddy said, too.
yeah.
You were
So
the first two to say that. You must be a sleepy team.
so after I sleep,
Well rested.
well rested. I think that's a better term. I try to get some music to wake me up out my sleep and get myself going, and try to make sure I'm the first one on the court in the gym to get some shots up because sometimes when it's like a lot of people on the court, then you don't have a rebounder. You probably get one shot per 20 seconds. So I like getting as much shots as I can before the game starts. So can only ensure that by being the first on the court.
What drew you to Georgia Tech?
Um, what drew me to Georgia Tech was they were the only ACC team that offered me, and I knew where I'm trying to ultimately get to in the next level. The ACC is the best platform to showcase talent basketball wise, and also Georgia Tech was close to home, grew up around this culture, so I just couldn't lose with this situation.
Who do you think you most likely represent on the court in reference to NBA players?
I would say most likely Jimmy Butler because just a wonderful two-way player who could also guard the other team's best player, but also score in bunches and impact their team in a tremendous way. So I would say him.
What does it mean to you to be able to represent your team today for ACC Media Day?
It's an honor. But much is expected on my end, just got to continue to represent the team in a good way off the court and on the court. So just continue to make sure keep the image of Georgia Tech bright. So when somebody thinks about Georgia Tech, it's somewhere they feel comfortable and somewhere they want to go.
If you could have superpowers, what would your superpower be?
To fly, because traffic in Atlanta is really crazy.
Oh, God, tell
and
me about it.
just fly over everything.
Yes. I've had some bad experiences with traffic in Atlanta, getting through Atlanta. That is something really hard to do. All right, I've got a giant box of crayons up here. You're one of those crayons in that box. What color crayon are you? Would you be?
I'm definitely a green crayon. Green is my favorite color.
Doesn't have anything to do with money, does it?
Uh, I'm a really energetic person, and
Okay.
when you see green, you think go. So I mean, this is
I like
me.
it.
I'm just on go mode.
While we're on the green on there too, you just hit the lottery, jackpot. What's the first thing you're gonna buy?
I'm definitely gonna try to build facilities, basketball facilities, or just because growing up, high school, it's always hard getting to the gym. Whether you have to pay for LA Fitness membership or you got to pay for this. I just want to build something where all the kids who want to play sports could go for free and they don't have to worry about paying. And just give back to the community.
What player on your team are you most proud of?
Um, I'm proud of all of them, but if I was to pick one, it'd probably be Justin Moore, our point guard, because he plays definitely not non-negotiable. Is the point guard is the hardest position to play in the ACC because literally you're making all the decisions in the hardest league of college basketball. So he's been through a lot as far as making a lot of mistakes. Coaches yelling at him. The offense is literally in his hands, and he's done a good job of reacting and staying positive and being able to adjust and make changes to his game and be that point guard that we need him to be.
I can't do this because of NCAA violation, but if I could, I just gave you a plane ticket to anywhere in the world. Where would you go?
If I could get a plane ticket anywhere in the world, I'd probably go to. I'm a really simple guy, so y'all gonna hate me for saying Los Angeles because I've never been there before.
That's okay. I've never been there either. My daughter lives in San Diego. I've never been even to California.
Me neither. So I would probably go to California. Use that plane ticket to go to California.
All right. When you were a little boy, what was your favorite toy you played with?
Basketball.
Basketball. Okay. All right. Let's see right here. Anything, and you said you wanted to go to Los Angeles, but is there anything in life that you want to try or do? Something I know bucket list is for somebody you're young. I hate to say that though, but is there something in life you really want to do at least once in your life?
Probably not gonna do it, but just jump out of an airplane or like a parachute.
They'd have to push me out and knock
Yeah.
me out first.
I just want. I won't do it because I'll probably be scared. But if I had 9 lives, I would definitely waste one of those lives doing that.
All right, that takes me to my next question. Do you have any phobias?
Not really. I'm really not scared of anything. I'm pretty sure if I was to skydive, everybody would be scared of that. But I'm not really scared of heights. I don't really have phobias. Not really.
Okay. I'm starting a new thing on baseball players come to home plate. The Braves do that. They play theme song for the players. All right, basketball. What would be your theme song when they introduce you? What would be your theme song to play when you go out on the court?
Song called "Pipe It Up."
Sam's grinning over here.
You know the song?
Yeah.
Yeah, it just gets me going.
All day, poor Dick asks the question but doesn't know the song, so I'm laughing at him really because he's just nodding his head.
Okay. All right. Which leads me into my next question. What motivates you, and how do you get jacked up to play on game day? What's your motivation? What motivates you?
Just remember why I'm playing and who I'm playing for, and I just know I can't take any days for granted because everybody doesn't have this opportunity to be in the shoes I'm at. So just knowing that I gotta abuse this opportunity that I'm given. So just that alone just gets me hyped up to play.
Who's had the greatest influence on your life?
Definitely my oldest brother. He's been through a lot growing up. I had to take care of the help a lot with the family. It was but he actually did his thing, and he was able to go through school and get his his doctorate, and now he's a registered dentist. So just his life story on how he went through adversity and just persevered, just kind of shows me that even if I'm going through a lot in school and trying to manage school and basketball, it's definitely doable, and can definitely push through it.
What is your major?
I'm a business major. I concentrate in supply chain and operation management.
And my last question right here is, if you could talk to anybody, past, present, future, whoever, for 1 hour, who would it be, and what would you talk about?
I would talk to. I'll probably talk to just Barack Obama. I always just growing up, just seeing how just prestigious him and his family were. In the White House, you just want to kind of pick his brain on just his philosophies on life and how his success story, and just talk about that.
Well, we appreciate you being on with us today. I love Atlanta. That's one of my favorite places to visit. I hate the traffic.